Get ready for the biggest news hits. We start tonight with a deep dive into the horror landscape on Netflix. We are looking at the 18 best horror series, and we're breaking down exactly what makes shows like Mike Flanagan's The Haunting of Hill House and Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities so terrifying. This is your essential guide to the scariest shows out there.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we're exploring the mind-bending world of science fiction horror with Black Mirror. We'll be dissecting episodes like Playtest and Metalhead to see how this series uses innovative technology to tap into our deepest existential fears about the future. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about technology and reality. Moving into classic dread, we turn our attention to Stephen King's world with the anthology series Castle Rock. We'll be looking at how this series reimagines Maine's fictional town, featuring death row attorney Henry Deaver, and what makes this twisted dream a must-watch for King fans. Finally, we're wrapping up with some massive pop culture buzz. We're diving into the excitement surrounding Finn Wolfhard and Olivia Rodrigo. We'll unpack the viral claims, the fan reactions, and what the real story is behind the dating buzz, so stick around for the full breakdown. A comprehensive list of the 18 best horror series currently available on Netflix has been released, highlighting the platform's diverse and increasingly robust offering in the horror genre. The report acknowledges the challenge of sustaining tension in long-form horror television, but celebrates the rise of quality horror shows, including slow-burn miniseries, classic adaptations, and compelling anthologies that tap into universal anxieties. The curated list features a wide spectrum of horror, from psychological thrillers to sci-fi horror. Notable recommendations include Archive 81, a suspenseful drama about uncovering a sinister cult through restored tapes, Black Mirror, rated highly for its existential science fiction themes, and the Stephen King-inspired anthology series Castle Rock. Other standout titles include the reimagining of Dracula in a 3-part miniseries, The Fall of the House of Usher, a Gothic adaptation of Edgar Allan Poe's works, and Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities, which features a rotating selection of horror shorts by acclaimed directors. The list also includes genre-bending entries such as the animated horror comedy Haunted Hotel, which blends dark humor with themes of personal fear, and the critically acclaimed Interview with the Vampire, praised for its blend of Southern Gothic and horror. For fans of specific franchises, the report points to the adaptation of The Haunting of Hill House, the intense action of the Stranger Things universe, and the ongoing saga of The Walking Dead. The lineup also showcases international horror, featuring the South Korean fantasy series Hellbound and the body horror masterpiece Parasite, The Grey. Additionally, the list includes the intense drama Yellow Jackets, noted for its dual narratives exploring survival and past trauma. Overall, the selection demonstrates Netflix's commitment to providing diverse, high-quality, and fear-inducing content for viewers seeking twisted tales and explorations of the unknown. Singer and actress Maya Hawke has shared insights into her recent creative process, her relationship, and her perspective on love and art. Speaking at a picnic in Griffith Park, Hawke expressed satisfaction with her current album rollout, noting that previous cycles had left her feeling exhausted by public scrutiny and the internet. She is currently 1.5 weeks away from releasing Maitreya Corso, a collection of folk pop songs exploring the intersection of love and art. To build interest, she is also on tour performing intimate gigs, including a recent show at the Troubadour, accompanied by her husband and collaborator, Christian Lee Hutson. Hawke discussed her journey into music, revealing that her initial hesitation to play guitar stemmed from feeling less skilled than peers and a reluctance to perform in front of audiences. This led her to promise herself that any future record would involve playing and writing songs she could perform. She articulated a desire to create a concert experience, emphasizing that while she doesn't love traditional concerts, she enjoys the interaction between performers. She highlighted the importance of genuine connection over manufactured perfection, contrasting it with the pressure for unattainable grace in the current cultural climate. In discussions about songwriting, Hawke noted her love for lyrics and the experimental nature of her work, citing a song written in free verse as an exploration of poetic form. She views the listener's interpretation as paramount, stating that she doesn't care if the listener grasps every nuance, prioritizing the personal connection forged by the music. Her relationship with Hudson, who is known for his work with Phoebe Bridgers, has been a pivotal force. Hawke described their dynamic evolving from an uncanny valley of being friends in love to a deeply supportive partnership. Hudson was instrumental in inspiring her musical development, offering belief in her abilities that shaped her trajectory. They emphasize that their collaboration has deepened their understanding of love, transforming her ideas about relationships. Looking ahead, Hawke acknowledged the complexities of the music industry, finding self-promotion challenging. She concluded by reflecting on the profound impact of her experience on her life, particularly the recent conclusion of the series, Stranger Things, which has prompted a reevaluation of her life structure and a renewed desire to focus on acting while still maintaining her musical pursuits. Stranger Things is set to make a major crossover into the gaming world this summer with the announcement of Stranger Things Arcade. Despite its massive success as a television series, the show has remained exclusively on the screen, but plans are now underway to bring the beloved world of Hawkins to players. Raw Thrills has officially teamed up with Netflix to develop and release the arcade game. Stranger Things Arcade is designed for 1 to 4 players, allowing them to explore Hawkins while battling iconic threats such as Demogorgons, Demobats, Demodogs, and Vecna. The game is slated to appear in Dave and Buster's locations across North America through a partnership with Arcade Heroes. Physically, the arcade setup is substantial, measuring 118 by 94 by 104 inches, and featuring an 86-inch 4K monitor, complete with buttons and payment slots for 2 groups of 2. The online world is abuzz with speculation following unverified reports linking actors Finn Wolfhard and singer Olivia Rodrigo as a couple. The buzz escalated on May 11, 2026, when an account named at Culture Cave posted side-by-side portraits of the 2 stars with the caption, "Stranger Things star, Finn Wolfhard, and Olivia Rodrigo are reportedly dating." The post, which lacked any supporting sources or evidence, quickly garnered significant attention, accumulating nearly 7 million views and thousands of interactions across social media platforms. The claim immediately ignited a frenzy of reactions online. Users expressed a mix of disbelief, humor, and commentary, with comments ranging from memes and jokes about the pairing to questions regarding Finn Wolfhard's sexuality and observations about Olivia Rodrigo's dating history. Some users drew comparisons to fictional characters, while others offered pointed critiques of the pairing. Amidst the speculation, context regarding both stars' recent activities was noted. Finn Wolfhard had recently faced social media backlash for teasing a new song referencing a controversial moment from the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards. Meanwhile, Olivia Rodrigo has been linked to various figures, including a reported breakup with Louis Partridge in late 2025 and associations with Cameron Winter of the band Geese. However, it is important to clarify that there is currently no credible evidence confirming a romance between Finn Wolfhard and Olivia Rodrigo. Furthermore, neither of the stars' representatives has issued any official comment or confirmation regarding the rumors. In an interview with Variety, Finn Wolfhard stated that she intentionally remained single due to his demanding schedule and career commitments. Ultimately, the viral claim appears to be unsubstantiated, with the source account identified as a parody of a pop culture news account. The intense online engagement underscores the strong connection fans feel towards these Gen Z celebrities, even when the news circulating is purely speculative.